Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Melissa Elvier, and this video, as you can see, is going to be a little different from all the hair videos. I am going to show you how I made this crochet top that I am showing you right now. I am just showing you the different ways that you can wear it, tie it. It's supposed to be something sexy to go to the beach or just wear it anywhere. So what you're going to need is the measurements around your breast. So mine is 32 and I took about 3 to 4 inches out of that, so it became 28, 29, but take about 5 inches. So if you're 32, take 5, so it'll be 27 inches. So grab your yarn, grab your hook, your measuring tape, and let's get ready to crochet with me. So if you're not following me on Instagram, my Instagram name is melissa.elvier. For this video, for my crochet, my Instagram name is @crochet dynasty. So I'm going to create this little hook thing, which is going to hook into my hook. Yeah, so it creates a little hole so that I can pull the yarn through. I apologize in advance for my camera trying to focus in the upcoming minutes. So the way that I'm going to create this is that I pull that yarn and pull it through that hole. So again, I'm going to grab it, pull it through the hole, and that creates a chain. If you want more details, in-depth details of how I did this, please let me know so that I may create a channel separately from this, or create something for my learners who want to learn with me. So I'm basically going to do this 100 more times. So I created about 100 to 110 chains, about 100. So that is equivalent to about 27 inches. And if you need more, just make more chains so that you get to that exact measurement, and you measure it around your chest, so you get to that exact measurement. So once I reach about almost to 100 chains, I'm going to measure it and show you guys how I do that. And when you do measure it, you do want to stretch the yarn, because the yarn stretches. Oh, I forgot to mention, this yarn is 100% acrylic. So when you do stretch it, when you do measure it, you want to stretch that yarn, because that's the maximum stretch that it will give you, so that you don't make this too big. So this, I made it too big, so I'm going to take some out until I get to about 29. Again, mine was a slightly too big, but the correct measurement would be 27 inches. So now I am going to go back to that chain, and this is called a single crochet. So what I am going to do is put the hook through each of those chains. So I'm going to put it through that chain, and then I'm going to grab the yarn. So pull it through, grab the yarn, pull through the chain, grab that string, and pull through both loops. This is called a single crochet. So make sure that you pull that chain so that it's tight. Again, I'm going to put the hook through the next chain, grab the yarn, pull through both loops, and I am going to do that on all 100 chains. All 100 or 110. So this takes a while. This takes about, depending, 2 hours, an hour, 2 hours, depending on your speed. So once I am done, I'll meet you at the end so I can show you. I'm going to do the next row. So this was row 2 with a single crochet, which is going to be the whole top. Is going to be just that. So make sure that this last chain right there, make sure that you do put the hook through it. Don't forget it, because otherwise you're not going to have those straight ends and it's going to start curving. So this is how it looks. It's not perfect, but I'm making it for myself for the purpose of this video, so I don't have to refine anything. So now to do row 3, I'm going to turn my work around. So this is the way that I was working. I'm going to turn it, do 1 chain, and then I'm going to do a single crochet through that loop right there. Boom. So make sure when you are doing it that you are going through both loops. So for example, you could go through one, but make sure you go in between, and that will make your work a little bit more flawless. And I'm going to do a single crochet all the way through again, and I'll meet you at the end so you can see once again how I'm going to turn it around. So for the amount of rows, you want to make sure, depending on what you're going for, if you're looking for something a little sexy, a little more cleavage, you do less. If you want full coverage, you do more. Mine was in between. So I believe I may have done between 10 to 14 rows. So at the end, make sure you go through that last chain. Don't forget it, otherwise they'll start to curve. So go through it, do the single crochet. So pull and then pull through both loops. Chain 1, turn, or turn and chain 1, and then you're going to do this again all over, back and forth, until you reach the height that you want. So I decided to add a little pop of color. So I'm going to be adding that deep orange color that you see. And the way that I'll do that is tie a knot around the yellow yarn and tie it as close to the loop as possible. And then I'm going to cut the yellow yarn and start working with the deep orange color, which is really pretty. In my opinion. So I am going to chain 1, and then I'm going to turn my work around and then tie those string into my crochet. So this helps to make your work look neater, and that you don't have to worry about where to put those ends that you just cut. You just crochet it into your border. So I'm going to do a single crochet all around the top as like a cute border, and you can choose any color you like. You don't have to do orange and yellow. It was just those two that were available at the time. I have more colors, but just decided to use those two. So you can do black and white, black and pink, white and pink. You can do anything. So once I get to the corner, I am going to chain one and then just go around. So that helps with the corner to make it more square and not round. Once I get to the corner, I am going to chain, turn around, and I'm going to do what is called a double crochet, which is what you see. So I wrap the yarn around the hook, put it through that single crochet, then I'm going to pull through 2 loops and then pull through the last 2 loops. Again, I'm going to fast forward. If you want a more in-depth video, please let me know in the comment section below, and I can do separate videos with those stitches so you can see exactly what I mean when I say double crochet and single crochet and all of that. So I'm going to do that, and this is where the string is going to go into, which is why I told you to take about 4 to 5 inches off your initial measurement. Because of that double crochet, it makes it a little taller, and it adds more length to it. So that's why mine got a little bigger, because I wasn't planning on actually doing that double crochet that you see. So I'm going to do a slip knot all around, which is just pulling the string into that loop. Once I'm done, then I'm gonna go down, tuck those ends, and do single crochet all the way down. Again, if you want me to explain, let me know, so I'll make a separate video and we can slow everything down. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing all around, go around the corner, single crochet, turn around, chain 1, do double crochet all through that corner, and then go back and do what is called a slip knot. And once I am done, that is it. So I cut my yarn, pull it through, and then the way that I tuck that in is kind of like I'm sewing it in. Make sure you cut those ends that are sticking out. So I'm going to just pull those ends in some loop, whichever loop that I think is not going to make it look weird. I pull it and then cut a little bit of those ends that won't really do anything. So now for the string, I'm going to make a chain. I did about 150. You can do 150, 200, and then once I'm done, I'm just going to put it through those double crochet that I did, because those create bigger holes, and then that's pretty much it. So there are a couple of different ways you can wear it like so, with the middle showing your boobs, or you can pull it and it becomes kind of like a heart-ish shape. Kind of like that you see when I pull it, that's what it looks like. Or you can tie the string on top, or you can have the string at the bottom if you prefer that way, which I'll show you. So it can be at the bottom, and you can tie it like so, show a little bit of cleavage. I did mine too big, so it wasn't as tight. So I would prefer to wear it this way and pull it. I like it that way, and then make a little bow. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below if you want more in-depth details of how I'm crocheting. Let me know, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.